Hello everyone, this is Sanjit Singh and we are in the third phase of interview run. And in third phase we have a student and the student name is Mr. Puskar. He has much more experience about himself as well as in English field. Even he has a good knowledge of politics side and he has lots of knowledge because he just giving his much more time to acquire lots of knowledge and he is also going to tell that how a man should speak in English and what are the criteria so that they can just become confidence level. Even he will, I will just also talk about him, about his self as well as hobbies and ambition and most of the things. So I would like to request you to please watch till the end so that you can just know how to face interview with those kind of person who have little bit experience so that he can just tell you something about himself. So I am going to start. Hello Puskar, how are you? I'm good, sir. Okay, so what's the reason that you are good today? Because of that, I'm very energetic today, and good. It's a God's blessing for me, and God's blessing is also for all of us. So I'm good. Okay, so can you tell something about yourself? My name is Pushkar Kumar. I am doing MA to sociology, and I have a little bit experience about the politics and youth environment, and I'm researching to the society of the our social mindset of our society. So it's what my experience and my hobbies my hobbies are riding and driving expensive sports car, sports bikes, and listening to music, reading a diary and poets. It's also. Okay, so you have lots of hobbies. So why do you like riding? Because of that, a sports bike and a sports car is riding. Riding is my it's a hobby for myself because of that I am liking a very precious and like a cute type of thing I like. That's why a sports car I like and I have a hobby like driving a fastest of any vehicles. So can you tell me that what is the your highest fastest speed on the highway? I have crossed to 90-95 on the highway, 90-95 kilometer per hour on the highway. Really, it's true. Yes. How do you feel when you are on that speed? Because of that, on that time, you are, when you riding after to 60-75 kilometer per hour, then you feel that any vehicle, those who are crossing in a near of your sides, then you feel that their side sound is very like something is crossing, any birds are crossing near to you. Similar sound is the very big vehicles is also. And one of the thing on there, I will say that wearing a helmet is very important on that time. Because of that, if any big vehicle they are crossing too near to you, then air quantity will press to your bikes. That time, bike pressing is more than important is your mindset how they control on that time. If you are control on that time your bike, then you will drive it very well. If on that time your mindset will like your mindset will decline, then you will do the accident if any big vehicle will cross too near you. So, have you faced any worse situation where you drive in at that point of time? Yes, I have faced one of the very bad situation because of that. I was doing a overtake to any Bolero vehicles. Suddenly, I passed to the Bolero, and in front of I see that some vehicles is also coming in front of me. Suddenly, I took a break and take a back. That was a very worst situation. Because of that, I was on that. I was feeling that I will go in the asphalt there. Because of that, any of those vehicles coming in the front of me, those they was very near about me. So what was your feeling at that point of time? That time I already told you. On that time I was feeling that I will
like I will be a spot on that in the accidents. So that was a feeling in front of me. Suddenly I took a break and I I controlled two bikes.
Okay, nowadays, what are you doing to acquire your goal?
I am pursuing and I am preparing for myself in a business sector. So that's my point.
Means you want to see yourself in a business sector.
Yeah, I want
You
to.
don't have any other desire to become something.
Suddenly, like my parents' expectation is that go in the government jobs, but my thing is different. I want to be go in the business sector, and I want to take a risk in the business side because of that. My thinking is a capitalist thought. That's why I want to be take a risk in the business sector, and government job is a secondary priority for the
Means
my
you are the person who is thinking that government job will be the secondary, but in Bihar, most of the people are thinking that government job is a private. They just give the high priority for the government job.
Yeah.
But you are the person who is saying it's a secondary matter. What's the reason?
Because of that, my point of view that how much money will give any government job. Like maximum those who A grade job, A plus grade job, they will pay to 15,000 to more than 2 lakhs or 225 lakhs. It's enough for in the government sector. But you are in a business. How much time you are giving, then your business will be right. So business have a risk. I told you, but business have also money. If you want to be one of the very proverb in using in the society that सरकारी नौकरी आपकी सब्जी बदल सकती है, but आपके खाना नहीं बदल सकती. That's why I'm saying that if you want to be do the something better in the for the society, then you come for the business. Because of that, if every person will think that I will do a government job, then government will where government will acquire money. If person those who will do the service in the government sector, then what will be a society mentality? So have a thing that can make a perfect idea for the society. My thing is that I want to become a business because of that. Lots of those who are junior, they can also see themselves in the business sector. Because of that, if those who senior, they always in the society they say that the government job is the very rare. But my thing is that in the other sector, when we are looking at, when we are searching to other sector, the private is a very, business is a very well opportunity. In this time, government is supporting to the business. Those who are startups, government is supporting to the financial way. So my thing is that take a risk. I will take a risk.
But what is the guarantee that every business becomes successful and you will be successful?
I already told that in the business have a risk. If you are able to take a risk.
Suppose if you will fail, then what will you do? How will you just clear all the loans?
I already told that my secondary priority is that of government sector. One of the things I am saying that if you are starting a business to zero, then you have a ability that then you will not fear to their business. If I will lose in this business, I have started to business to zero to this time. I will lose, then again I will try to become in the say other business. So that's why I will say that if we are losing to business, then we'll try to seek other business. Because of that, one thing it can never destroy to your futures. Take action to other things and try to do different things.
Okay, thank you. Now, my next question is that what is your hobby?
I already told that my hobbies was written a diary and
Okay, and
yes,
most of the things you have just told about. Okay, sorry for asking again repeated type of question. My next question is that at present, what is your daily routine? Means what do you do from morning to night?
my routine is nowadays I get up in the morning 6:30 o'clock, and after doing bathing, after fresh, I teach to some student in a 1 to 1:13 hours, and after I come in the DIT, after I went to there, I cook some foods, and after 2 or 1 p.m. I take some rest as something which I did. I did, and after I'm going to teach some students for the 2 hours after I coming, and that after that I was studying for myself, and I am preparing for myself.
Okay, what is the importance of English in our life?
Because of that, in the modern era, I'm not saying that you live to your mother tongue, but modern era, if you are visiting to here and there, English is a global connectivity of language. If you are in a business, if you are anywhere, like we are purchasing to any grocery items in the society, in the any shops, then we are reading to prescription in the English, English words, English sentence. So we are buying anything there. We are taking there. We are reading to prescription in English. That's why I'm saying to you, you are buying, you are using to any a small thing for yourself. Then you have a need to learn in English, and use will be English. Then you will feel that then you will understand that it's a right, for it's a good for myself. Yeah, it's a good bad for myself. It's a thing. I'm not saying that English is only for those who person they are doing a multinational company. English is also need for the betterment of our life in the family ways.
Okay, my next question is that those person who are English is very weak, how can they improve themselves?
I think that anything you have need not only for English. First thing is that give a time. Other thing is nothing. If you are giving a time and you are regulating in the class, if you have a class, if you have not a class, then you try to make an environment in the English. And those person they have a class. So I will say that give a time, and slowly you try to make some translation. You try to make your idea in Hindi to English. If you are making a wrong idea, it's if you are making your idea in the wrong translate, it's doesn't matter. After to some time you will try, your English will also, your translate will also good. And one of the thing for the learning English is that what are you doing, like what are you doing the whole days. You should think in English, what I do in the night time, what did I do in this day. And some person there I will present to how I will present to this day to the tomorrow to some persons. So then you will think that if I am doing something in today, and I will say something, I will say to today routine to some persons, then you will think in English and you will try. That's a basic way. Because of that, if your practice is the most important for the speaking up and learning English. If you are any subject have a quality that, then how much time you will give, then it will be improved your thing.
So you have to see that how he has just suggested, and one thing I must tell you that definitely if you really want to improve your English, then it is very important that we should have to have give time. We should have to have patience, and practice makes man perfect. So if you are doing practice in the field of vocabulary part, if you are doing practice in the field of translation part, then definitely we can speak in English. One of person has also told that when your mind will work in English, at that point of time you will not have to face any kind of problem. Otherwise, at present we are Hindi class, we are from Hindi class family where only Hindi is spoken everywhere, and we just think in Hindi, and after that we just translate in English, and then we just speak English. And during this session, we just face lots of problem vocabulary part. So, first of all, we have to just clear all the vocabularies so that you should just know each and every vocabulary, and you would not be able to face any kind of problem while you are just speaking English. So, I would like to suggest, and as he has also just suggested, that please improve your translation part first of all, and improve vocabulary as much as possible so that you don't have to face any kind of problem in English. And when your mind will work in English, then just forget translation. There is no need of translation, because translation doesn't improve a lot, because it only helps for beginners. But if you really want to be a fluent speaker, then you have to just go for readings. You have to just acquire lots of knowledge through motivational part and newspapers, so that you can just put your all efforts and you can just give better, you can say that opinion or views in front of the people, so that you can just do better. So once again, thank you for all, and thank you for you all just who have just listened and just participated in this session. And I will come with next session. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.